Greetings everybody and welcome back to some Atlas today, Black Seas 2. And yes, Zarek, welcome. And yes, 10 minutes early. I actually generally start early if you hadn't noticed. How's it going? Now, I have managed to get some replacement crews over here. They're pretty there. Hey Luna. They're pretty blah, but I picked them up on the way over with my battleship, which saves me. I was going to say it saves me money, but I mean 10 gold really next to nothing. It just saves me the low levels. Now, let me just check my little audit sheet here. Okay, Desert 5, that's where we are. I better sort of denote where that is. Center cell. So I can tell which one it is. I'm thinking I actually pretty much have found most of the stuff here. Oh, yeah, actually I think I have. So we're going to move on to the last island in this cell, which is Lion's Mane. Kind of familiar with this one, but I thought, well, let's be thorough. I haven't actually audited, whatever. I haven't done an audit on it yet. There we go, that works. I did notice, however, I also have brown pants. And no, I didn't get a big fright. I've actually got an old. Gnarly, sun-drenched, bleached-haired, white sort of dude. So. Okay, first order of business is to find the sun. Yeah, I think that is the sun. There it is. I speak as Aussie, yes. I've looked around and seen what shit is here. And wrote it down. Just so I can forget it later. I'll most likely forget where I actually put it and wrote it down later. Really? Oh, okay. Don't ask me where the next one is though. I can't see around that big honkin' rock there. I'm suspecting it's also behind the big honkin' rock. Something. The time is going to run out, but hey, I've got 4. Yeah, whatever. It'll do. Now, kids, don't look at the sun. Oops. Oh no, I'm blind. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. Professional bullshit artist, maybe. Shouldn't have been 2 minutes. Should have been 30 seconds. Should have been. Okay, now Lion's Mane. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes into stream. 5 minutes into stream, yes. For some reason, it's always set up to 5 minutes into stream. It blows an ad at you, and then every half hour after that is the way I've set it. So maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes into going into actually going to live talk. Maybe the stream was actually up probably a couple of minutes before that. That's where we're going over there. Slowly going to that over there. And as you may be able to see, Luna, I finally got to and bit the bullet and set stream elements up. Oh, I figured out why Streamlabs stopped responding and stopped doing stuff. Because, like Elements, they've now insisted that their bot is made a mod of the channel. So since it wasn't a mod of the channel, it was not able to do any of that sort of stuff, even though the commands were, well, at least the gportal one there, the commands are open to everybody. So I only figured that out when I was telling it, Stream Elements, to shut the bot down. It says, don't forget to type /mod blah blah blah. Yeah. Yes, pretty sure that's what it is. So now they're insisting that the bot actually be set as, yeah, I know Streamlabs. They're insisting their bot be actually made a mod of the channel. For some of its functionality, well, for all of its functionality, although only some of its functionality needs that level of access. Now, Stream Elements is exactly the same. I had to make Stream Elements a mod of the channel here before it actually would. Well, it joined, but before it would actually start doing anything. Oh, hell yeah. I agree, actually, Luna. I just wish the guys that created the Ocean blueprint that they're using here, which used to be called Ocean, is now called Environment Project. It used to be called Ocean Project. It's now called Environment Project because it includes weather and clouds and all that sort of stuff as well. I just wish they would hurry up and actually update it to 5. It's still a 4. It's still set up for 4. And there is certain functionality that it breaks in 5. And I am not inclined to fix their code. Yes, that is implying that I could fix it, but I'm just not inclined to. Because, I mean, in essence, I'd be branching their project off Git, and I don't really want to branch it. I actually want to use their project, but I want to wait until they actually fully update it. Well, no, it will, because it's actually a very active project. The environment project is actually a very active Git project. But since 5 is still an alpha release, I'm suspecting they actually won't update the actual project proper until it becomes a stable release, because they have been updating it for all the different releases. I mean, honestly, this ocean simulation is still considered one of the best ocean simulations in a game, and it all comes out of this project, which is why I'm really... I can get a very basic version of the ocean itself working by... Oh, there's a whale over there. By disabling certain features. Okay, I'm not getting recognised or noticed, which is good. You just stay over there, Mr. Whaley. I don't feel like running from you. You're actually awfully close to shore. I'm surprised by that. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't paid me any heed. I'm not complaining, because he'd probably catch me. I'm not even doing 10.5 knots. Fight it with what? I've got a Senate carbine and flintlock. That's the only things I've got to fight it with. Okay, he's gone. Bye, Mr. Whale. Yeah. Oh, and Luna, just for your information too, I've had some thoughts on how we can do buoyancy without requiring the buoyancy module, which will allow us to be dynamic in what we want to do with it. But that's a discussion for another time. Yeah, it uses a proportional fall off. The closer you get to shore, the yeah, it uses like a gradient fall off is probably the best way of putting it. We're going to swing hard. I didn't realise we'd come into the bottom side of it. Oh, yeah. Buoyancy's the environment project. It's got an ocean simulation. It's got buoyancy modules and stuff like that, and you can actually flag and put a buoyancy modifier, if you will, onto an object, and therefore it will bounce and bob on the ocean simulation. They're designed to work together. But since we've been discussing a different shift building technique and system, I've been thinking about ways we can do said cool stuffs. It probably was. Because I mean, I can see I'm going to be doing the same. I'll end up taking the base project, but it will be still tweaked to meet the environment that I want to use it in. Yeah, because nothing just will work 100% perfectly out of the bag every time. It has to be tweaked to match the project requirement. See, there's some pretty big waves. The project requirements as required, I guess. Yeah, I can believe it. However, look at this beach here. See the tiling replication in the texture? 5 minutes after I created my first terrain, I had that fixed. It's actually not that hard a thing to fix. But I'm not going to bitch about Grapeshot no more. I'm playing the game. I mean, that's all I need to say about the matter. There's things I love about it, there's things I hate about it, but whichever way I look at it, I'm still playing the game. Garlic and straw. Okay. Okay. Garlic and straw. I should have just put straw on everything, you know, because I know. Yeah, I should write bark as well, because I know that's going to be here too. But we also have bamboo. Wetwood, resin and bark, of course. I mean, of course. I mean, would I expect anything other than bark? No. Be barking up the wrong tree if I did that. It's more wetwood, resin and bark. Yeah. Sandstone basalt. And of course iron, because there's always trace elements of iron. Yeah. Well, hey, there was a stage there where it was that the bamboo looking things wouldn't give you bamboo. It was really stupid, actually. Okay, we got turnip again. And turnip. Okay, that's the garlic. Lignan berries. I can't spell. That's an L. Thank you. Nom 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 nom. Now I think these are the same woods. Wood, bark and resin, yep. Now iron is actually not the primary metal on this island. No, it wasn't level 5. It was a little bit bigger than that. Oh look, we've got a line stuck. Don't? What? What? Serious? It ran away. I know, I'm just big and scary, you know, but I didn't want it to run away. And all islands have got iron on them. Okay, level 5. No iridium on this island. The iridium was on the other island we just came from. In fact, the other island's probably got about, if you were to harvest all the iridium nodes, probably about between 7 and 10k of iridium. No, the metal on this island is silver. Okay, that's just flint. Hey! Chalcedonian limestone. But somewhere around here, if I can can find them. I mean, I know sort of roughly where they are. They're sort of up in this way somewhere. Yeah, no, cobalt is actually something we don't have in its pure source anyway that I've been able to find. Serious? It was just sitting there. Just chilling. Ah, look at that. Crude oil. Sure it's crude oil. Yep, crude oil. Did that say an alpha? It did say an alpha. This is busy. Is it going to run away again? You leave that rabbit alone. Wow, level 539 alpha. Be just as well as running away, actually. Oh, I know what's going on. Obviously, one of the admin commands is left turned on. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, crude oil. I'm not gonna. Well, Zorak, they're not very punny. I'm sorry, funny. What have we got here? Lignin berries again. Alright. That. And silver. And slate. I haven't put slate down before. Okay, so silver and slate. True. Wait, what again? Yeah. It's quite a bit of silver here, actually. You just need to know where to find it. There's up in here, there's these nodes, there's about 5 or 6 of them. And where is it? I think it's over this way. On our way back down this way, past the crude, sort of tucked in this edge here, there's several more actually. There's the line again. Hello line, bye bye line. Yeah, like there. There. So yeah, there is actually a lot of silver here. Yeah, they're gonna ignore me too. Okay, I'm just gonna take advantage of the fact that everything's ignoring me. Lots of cobras here today. What's that green thing? Oh, it's another one of them. Okay. They're really bad. Well, also one of the reasons why I had our discussion the other day, especially about the stone. Ooh, ooh, niter. Really? Okay, so it's obviously me. You notice as soon as I pop back on the bear, it's ignoring the bear. Should probably turn the bear into a more of a hostile nature. Yeah, niter is that. They call it a coal. Now, the nearest analogy, real world analogy that I know of to that is a potassium or sodium nitrate, a nitrate salt. In other words, the core key ingredient in gunpowder. Hence why that's included as a coal, which is used with flint to make gunpowder, of course. Hello, it's a wolfie. There's only the one note that I can see. What, only one? Two wolfies? Oh, I know. They're an oxidizer. They're designed to accelerate the combustion of other combustible materials. I mean, the first black powder is, well, yeah, black powder is as a classification are all just in a nitrate salt based. Look, that was a mistake. Silly. Go away. Ah! Have we got another alpha something over there? We have two. You, however, you are on passive. I'll just leave you there. That is calanamic salt. Calanamic. Well, actually, no, nitrate salts don't actually. Yeah, they go more poof rather than burn. Yes, they fizz. Is probably a good way of explaining it. That's how sugar or sugar rockets are made. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what level you are. It is literally just a nitrate salt and sugar, more like an icing sugar. The sugar is actually the fuel. It's the one that burns. The nitrate salt just oxidizes and accelerates that combustion. And in its powder form, it just fizzes. It's just a sustained chemical reaction as opposed to a burn. Oh, fine. Don't have the patience for it. More crude, lots of crude. I'm very crude today. More niter, more calinamic. There's more niter, right? There's a lot more here. And more calinamic. There's tons of calinamic salt here, by the way. Absolutely monstrous amounts of it. Oh, look. Roots. That's exactly right, because that is then it's the air itself becomes the oxidizer because the particle density becomes very, very low. So there's a lot more oxygen than there is actual flour. Flour is combustible. If you mixed flour with a nitrate salt, it would still work as well, because the nitrate salt is the oxidizer. It helps accelerate the combustion of. And yes, flour mills, well, more modern ones not so much because of their air processing and stuff like that. But the earlier flour mills had a lot of trouble with that, because as soon as you've got a high enough density of flour dispersed into the air itself, the whole environment becomes volatile. A little spark and the thing will detonate. Yes. Yes. Well, pretty much anything that is combustible adds. Yeah, pretty much anything that is combustible, if it can be powdered or converted into a powdered form, you you disperse it into the air enough, and it'll make the whole thing volatile. Um, Baby powder will do the same. Not the old talc, but the newer biodegradable friendly baby powders, which are actually just a cornstarch, will do the same thing. It's like flour. How did we get onto a discussion of explosives, by the way? Oh yeah, niter. Look at all these little rocks. Oh, marble. Okay, well that's another resource. It's not one I've actually put down yet. They don't even look like marbles, but hey, maybe. Yeah, no, it wasn't you this time. It was me. Not at all practical, no. No, no. You're just going to have to do without your marbles, I'm sorry. I'm not here to collect your marbles for you. More turnips. More oil. Ah, we're back in here. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I've almost found all the diversity of resources that are here. Sandstone basalt again. More iron again, more sandstone. That's chalcedony and stuffs. More oil, as you can see. There is lots and lots of oil. Should sink a few wells here and make my fortune. Okay, there's an alpha something. Is that an alpha sheep that just took out a line? Go alpha. So what's that? 3 alphas I've seen on here so far. An alpha pig, an alpha sheep, and an alpha lion. Well, what do I want to fix it for? You don't need a light in there, do you? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's great, no, most of this stream has been nighttime. How well, it's still only 3:30 in the morning. There's lots and lots of marbles. Wow, that was a real pop in the light. Okay, and an alphabet. Well, that's very true. Lots of lines. Yeah, I think that's pretty much got all the resources covered. Well, actually, that one might not be entirely Grapeshot's fault. The engine does do some weird things with lighting sometimes. Really, is that snow? Those particles looked surprisingly like snow. Yeah, they do, surprisingly. Alright, Sigo, you harass the wolfie. Oh my goodness, the specular is a little bit too high on that area there, but I know they're denoting it's wet, but yeah. Wow, that is a bright coloured cow. Them some bright markings. Is that bear being harassed? I think that bear's being harassed by something. Just to sit there by the lion and a sheep and the bear. Level 50 bear. Oh, it's a nice level bear actually. And there's a horse out there too. That looks like it was a lion that's now dead. Level 56 lion. The bear's not really fighting back. There it is. I think the bear's going to win. Look at that. There we go. Oh, that's where orange juice comes from, of course. From orange cows. Big gads. Stupid animals. Must be. I actually thought vegan milk came from vegans. Oh, I wonder, do vegan parents not breastfeed their children? Sorry, vegan mothers. I know it might sound strange, but it is a genuine question. Or don't they consider humans to be an animal? You don't want to ask that one. Well, no, it's actually, like I said, it's actually a genuine question. Since they are so against animal products in every aspect, to the point of being absurd about it, and not even using anything that comes from an animal, whether it be like leather or anything like that, do vegan mothers not breastfeed their children? Which breastfeeding is considered to be the best nourishment for a newborn. And if they do, aren't they a little bit hypocritical? Oh, don't forget I'm vegan. Let's go out to lunch. Oh yeah, but I'm vegan. Well, guess what? My daughter's vegetarian. She's an ovo-lacto vegetarian, which means she doesn't actually eat animal flesh, but she does enjoy cheese and butter and milk and honey and other animal-based non-meat products. And I mean, I have no problem with people wanting to be vegetarian, whether they be a strict vegetarian. No, that's not what I wanted. Whether it be a strict vegetarian, in other words, just vegetables only, and no dairy. And if they want to be vegan, let them be vegan, as long as they aren't asses about it. And I say that very genuinely because I've got some friends who are vegan, and they are not asses about it. That's their choice, lifestyle choice, and they actually were smart, and they actually went out and learnt nutrition so that they could supplement their diet properly, and as a result of which not, have health issues because of lack of nourishment and lack of adequate minerals and stuff like that. And for them, it worked amazing. They actually looked healthier than I'd ever seen them before that, because they actually took the time to learn nutrition, that's the key. Most vegans that are militant vegans, they have never taken the time to learn anything about nutrition, so they actually don't have a clue. They think that just cutting out animal-based products is all that's required. No, it's not. Because if you do that, you will then become malnourished in some areas because you won't be getting the right mineral and vitamin balance that the body needs. You've got to learn how to be able to supplement and what you can supplement it with. And just going out and saying, oh, I'm going to buy this because it says it's vegan. Well, guess what? A lot of lotties out there are vegan. They're also fat-free. It's funny that. They're nothing but sugar. So go, eat sugar. I wouldn't go that far as eating 3 times the amount. I'm an omnivore. I'm a self-confessed omnivore. I eat what I feel like eating. If it tastes good, I'll eat it. Well, there's a few exceptions. There's a couple of things I actually won't eat, but I'm an omnivore. I enjoy a barbecue chicken. I enjoy a nice roast. And honey, I grew up, my father was a beekeeper, an apiarist. I grew up with honey coming out the wazoo. I love honey. I'm allergic to bees. I go into anaphylaxis if I get stung by a bee. But give me a pot of honey and we'll stand back. I love it. I can actually just eat it with a spoon. It's nature's candy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to close the stream off at this point, since I've finished doing the circle of the island and whatnot. So thanks for stopping in and chatting. And anybody else who swings past, either during the stream or after the stream, thank you. Check it out. Hit the follow button. Don't leave. Hit that little love hearty thingy. Tell me you love me by following, and that way you get notified that I'm streaming. And I stream pretty regular, and I'm always up for a good chat and that jazz. So, ooh, bacon and hot wings, yeah. All right, guys, you have a good one, and I shall catch you later.